Hello and welcome back to GameStart. I'm your host Bardic Knowledge, and I haven't recorded in a while, again. It's been a bit hectic around here. But, now I've got an alarm to tell me, hey, do some recording, so hopefully I'll listen to that alarm. Anyhoozle, let's get right back into Chrono Trigger. Because here's where I left off last time. At the end. Where are we? I think that's the voice I gave Robo. Fully healed. Save the game. Yep, says end of time, even though we haven't figured out where we are yet. Now, when I was in the Chrono Trigger radio play ages ago, this was my character, though not the first time he appeared. Because they had someone else the first time, then they apparently left and I had to come in. And the voice I gave him then was, more guests. Kinda sounding really growly for some reason. Not sure why they picked me for that. But rather the new voice I've chosen, something more like this. If I could go back and redo it. More guests. What do you mean, guest? And where are we? Why, this is the end of time, of course. All lost travelers in time wind up here. Now, where are you from? We're from Guardia Kingdom, circa 1000. I come from 2300. Now the reason why I'm not adding the AD is that that's actually something that was added in the English version. Originally it was post-founding of Guardia, so it would be more like AG instead of AD. But anyway, when four or more beings step into a time warp, the conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance. Here. Disturbances in the space-time continuum have increased recently. Far too many folks are just popping in here. I fear something is having a powerful effect on the very fabric of time. Which means one of us has to remain here. Stay here? Alone? It is pretty bleak here. And you won't be alone because you'll have Gaspar. Spoilers, that's his name. But not to worry. All time periods connect here. You can visit your friends whenever you wish, but you can never travel in groups greater than 3. So one of us must stay. Will it be Chrono? Well, we're gonna make it Robo just because the Specchio teaching us magic thing. Please come for me whenever you need me. So there you have it. Don't forget, press the Y button to switch party members. How do we get back to our time? You see those lovely pillars of light? Those hook you up to different eras. Once you've been through a gate, you can always use it to come here. To use a gate from here, step into the light and press the A button. But beware the gate which leads from that bucket. So, one of the theories that I had way back when, and I'm going to skip the hey there, well, not skip it, was since every gate has 2 ends, except the one in the middle, which comes from that 2300, is that the other end of that gate was this one. So even if you had only 3 party members, you'd still wind up at the end of time, because Gaspar here cut the gate's end point off and shoved the other end into a bucket. Doesn't entirely make sense, but that was just an idea I had at one point. Anyways, don't be in such a rush. Before you go, take a peek inside the room behind me. What are you looking at? I'm Specchio, the Master of War. I've seen all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you guys? far as I know, I've always picked strong for this one. And I don't know why I gave Specchio that voice, it's just the first one popped into my head. I see. Let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. You are strong of will. That's why the old one let you through. Long before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But in time, people began to abuse their powers. It got so bad that no one was allowed to use magic except wizards. But you have it. Determination, I mean. Magic needs power of the heart. It needs inner strength. Magic is divided into 4 types: lightning, fire, water, and shadow. Lightning was originally light in Japan, and they actually switched it back to light. Actually, no, originally in Japan it was heaven. But then they made it light in the DS release. But anyway, you with the punk hairdo, you're lightning. The one with the ponytail is water. The one with goofy glasses is fire. Not just magic, but everything is based on the balance of these 4 powers. Think magic, and starting from the door, walk clockwise around the walls of my room 3 times. Don't lose track now. Okay. This is actually one that I've failed before, because if you don't hug the edge of the room, it doesn't count as walking around the room. And it does actually count how many times you've made it around. Very good. Ipso facto minimo magico. And we each get our next tech. And even though Marl was said to be water, she is the ice part of water. It is the only spell type to have 2 different versions for some reason. So, fortified with magic? Want to try it out? I've almost always said no, but what the heck? Let's give it a shot. Alright! I fully expect to lose horribly, because Specchio is super powerful. Well, I say super powerful, but I don't actually know how strong he is, especially in this form, because I haven't really fought against him all that often. Sweet Heart of Darkness. And Chrono's down. He has no magic resistance, apparently. And down goes Marl. This is not going how I thought it would. Not going how I thought it would at all. Give me a moment to get everyone on their feet, dang it. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to be in an infinite loop of reviving everyone. So, I wouldn't have even been able to revive anyone at that point. Yeah, I win! You guys are too much. Bring newcomers to meet me. So yeah, that's actually about how I expected that to go. Hey, before I talk to Gaspar, heal up. I'll have to buy a couple more revives later, but anyway. Well, well. People who lived long ago all enjoyed such powers. Now I know you're itching to go ripping back and forth through time, but first you need to return to your era. And you must hurry. The longer you remain here, the harder it will be to change that which must be changed. Stop by whenever you're in the area. Okay. So, I have to pop back through. Now I could go back to Mystic Mountain and do a bunch of grinding, but I won't because I said I won't. Let's see, okay. Then 10 minutes. So let's move on. Well, there is one section where I'm going to do some grinding. I'll probably do that off. I'll do it once on screen and then do it off screen until I've done what I've set out to do. Who do you think you are? Coming in and out of our closet on all hours? Scram! Hey, did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here! Yet I'm not sure why I gave them why I'm giving them those voices, but wait a sec. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the mystics who lost the war to human beings. Most mystics held a grudge against humans. Be careful. There's an odd man who lives near the cave in the mountains to the west. You might enjoy a chat with him. Thanks! Why are you being so nice? Mystics aren't supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought the mystics over 400 years ago. My motto was forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. Maybe it was just testing to see how fast I could talk. Okay, so I could pop into the market, fight some monsters, or mystics rather, and potentially buy some stuff off of them, except it'd be super expensive. Because they hate humans. Hey, Melchior. Ah, hello. Could I interest you in a weapon? Now, let's see. I've got... Oh. A plasma gun to equip to Luca. Did I? Yes, I got that in the, So, let's see. So the red katana is the only thing that I don't already have. And Melchior doesn't have any revives. So, oh well. Also just kind of enjoying the music. Yasunori Mitsuda did good music. Weapons. If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. And this is where I really have no clue what voice I gave Melchior before. Should you desire to return to Truce Village, use the shortcut through the cave in the mountains to the north. But apparently I am now giving him abridged Yami's voice. Alright, give us a quick save. Let's just hit 14 minutes. Not quite. Yeah, let's pop in, fight the first guys, and then cut to the next video. Death to the Mystics' enemies. That was a lot of damage. Yeah. Specchio does not show how strong your magic is. There's my antipode. And yes, that is how it's supposed to be pronounced. I looked it up in the dictionary to be sure. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one, which I will be doing immediately after this instead of waiting a couple of weeks. Not that you'll be able to tell since I'm going to be uploading these every weekday anyways. So anyways, till the next, live well.